Imagine waking up in a world where your morning routine isn't about fighting the cold or rushing through the gray November air. Instead, it becomes an act of quiet elegance. You open the window, and the Parisian light filters through a soft, silver glow after a night of gentle rain. You breathe it in and realize that today, you are not just getting dressed. You are embodying a lifestyle built on grace, poise, and timeless confidence. This is the world of Paris fashion November 2025, elegant autumn street style and French chic after the rain. It is a story of subtle luxury where wet cobblestones shimmer like polished mirrors, and every passerby seems to move in rhythm with the city's understated sophistication. We're not chasing fleeting trends. We're capturing the essence of enduring beauty, the kind that whispers, never shouts. Inspired by the philosophy of quiet luxury, this season belongs to those who understand that true refinement is never loud. It's the art of simplicity, shaped by impeccable tailoring, rich fabrics, and neutral tones that hold quiet power. Think of Chanel's delicate structure, Dior's perfect lines, Prada's intellectual minimalism, and Gucci's timeless modernity. Each brand carries a secret. Real elegance is effortless when it's grounded in authenticity. So today, we're not just talking about fashion. We're talking about presence, the kind that turns an ordinary street into your own cinematic runway. Welcome to a November of sophistication, confidence, and calm, where Paris becomes more than a city. It becomes your mirror. The heartbeat of this season begins with the reimagined trench coat. Forget everything you thought you knew about it. The Paris Fashion November 2025 trench is not just outerwear, it's architecture in motion. Tailored to perfection, it sculpts the silhouette with intention, echoing the disciplined craftsmanship of Dior and the minimalist refinement of Prada. Picture it, a coat cut from water-resistant gabardine or a brushed wool cashmere blend, structured yet fluid, with an exaggerated lapel and a sharply cinched waist. The effect is commanding but never harsh, a study in proportion and balance. The A-line flare gives it a modern femininity, while the precise seams tell a story of mastery. Color becomes part of the narrative, rich chocolate browns, deep navy, and quiet charcoal grays. Each tone speaks of confidence and quiet wealth. When layered over a soft silk turtleneck or paired with sleek dark denim, the result is transformative. You don't merely walk through the rain, you glide through it, untouchable, graceful, complete. In a world where fast fashion shouts for attention, this coat whispers sophistication. It's more than an investment piece, it's a statement of identity. Every movement, every fold communicates intention. Because in Paris, elegance is not defined by the weather, but by how beautifully you rise above it. The secret language of Parisian chic begins with color, specifically, the art of neutrals reborn. For November 2025, we move beyond the predictable beige and black into a symphony of tonal harmony. Imagine creamy ivory layered with soft butter yellow, or slate gray against whispering charcoal. These are not just shades, they are moods, subtle reflections of confidence and composure. Luxury houses like Loro Piana and Brunello Cucinelli perfect this palette through texture. Picture a camel-toned oversized knit, its fibers rich and tactile, styled with wide-leg wool trousers in a slightly deeper hue. The play of tone upon tone becomes a quiet conversation between light and shadow. When the streets glisten after rain, such restraint becomes powerful. You stand out not because you demand attention, but because you embody control and clarity. Paris teaches that fashion isn't about noise, it's about nuance. It's the power of showing up with quiet assurance, knowing that your clothing, your fabric, your posture all speak before you do. This is what the quiet luxury movement truly means: a devotion to craftsmanship, a reverence for simplicity, and the understanding that the most beautiful things are often the most understated. Denim the Great Equalizer finds new life in Paris fashion November 2025. Here, it's not casual rebellion but a refined statement. The Parisian woman knows that jeans, when chosen wisely, can feel as elevated as couture. The secret: dark, immaculate denim paired only with perfect tailoring. Picture a deep indigo jean cuffed precisely at the ankle, balanced beneath a structured tweed blazer or a double-breasted wool coat. It's the contrast that makes the look unforgettable, the casual texture of denim against the discipline of tailoring. This dialogue between freedom and formality defines the new street elegance. Accessories finish the story. Polished leather loafers, sleek riding boots, and a structured top-handle bag perhaps from Dior or Louis view it and create a silhouette of restrained power. There are no distressed fabrics, no loud embellishments, only pieces that move with purpose. This version of casual feels rare and deliberate. It is the mark of someone who doesn't need to try, a person who knows that even in jeans, grace can be a uniform. Color returns subtly, like a melody beneath the neutral symphony. The standout hue for autumn 2025 is burgundy, confident and timeless. It is the color of evening wine and quiet sophistication, adding warmth to the cool November air. You'll see it everywhere, in soft cashmere scarves, polished leather boots, and belted wrap coats that command attention without a single word. Burgundy harmonizes perfectly with camel, gray, and navy, creating a luxurious counterbalance to muted tones. Imagine a charcoal gray suit with a silk burgundy blouse peeking beneath the lapel. It's refined but alive, understated yet magnetic. This color doesn't demand to be noticed, it simply can't be ignored. It's the perfect embodiment of the quiet luxury ideal, confidence expressed through restraint. Every detail matters: the gleam of the leather, the texture of the fabric, the confidence in your step. Paris after the rain is alive with reflection, and this deep hue captures its essence: grounded, rich, eternal. In Paris, footwear is never an afterthought, it's architecture for movement. This season celebrates form meeting function through two icons: the polished loafer and the elegant riding boot. The loafer, often with a subtle platform or gold accent, pairs beautifully with dark tights or perfectly tailored wool trousers. The riding boot, on the other hand, transforms practicality into poetry. Its long line elongates the leg and adds structure to flowing coats or tailored skirts. Leather remains the hero. Smooth, glossy, waterproofed, crafted to endure the unpredictable Paris rain. A glint of a Gucci horsebit or a Prada plaque becomes the only nod to branding. The focus stays on craftsmanship, comfort, and composure. These shoes aren't just accessories. They're the silent anchors of the entire outfit. They make walking through slick cobblestones feel effortless, graceful, and entirely intentional. Because in true Parisian style, even practicality must whisper luxury. Accessories, in the world of Paris fashion November 2025, complete the conversation of style. They're not loud declarations but quiet affirmations of taste. The perfect handbag is structured yet soft, refined yet resilient. Think Bottega Veneta's woven leather, Prada's clean geometry, or a timeless Dior top handle in smooth calfskin. Size is deliberate, just enough for the essentials, never cumbersome. Scarves bring depth and intimacy to the look. Picture a deep-toned cashmere wrap or a silk wool blend knotted loosely at the neck, adding warmth and softness without disturbing the balance. Jewelry is minimal: a single gold chain, a pair of weighty hoops, a vintage-inspired watch. Parisian elegance thrives on this restraint. True luxury isn't in the logo, it's in the texture, the weight, the way a piece feels against your skin. It's confidence expressed in silence. Layering becomes an art form in Paris. As temperatures dip, texture tells the story. The masters of Italian craftsmanship Lauro Piana and Brunello cucinally offer the building blocks: fine-gauge knits, feather-light cashmere, and wool that breathes warmth without weight. Start with a soft turtleneck, add a crisp cotton shirt, then top it with a structured blazer or vest. Each layer adds character, not clutter. The secret lies in contrast: soft against sharp, matte against sheen. This tactile symphony feels as good as it looks. Such layering isn't about excess, it's about intelligence. It's knowing how to adapt gracefully to shifting weather while maintaining an effortless silhouette. As you move from the drizzle-kissed streets into the glow of a caf, your look evolves with you. That's the magic of Parisian dressing: fluid, practical, but eternally polished. Tailoring in Paris Fashion November 2025 is strength wrapped in softness. The power suit remains the centerpiece, but with a feminine, fluid reinvention. Oversized blazers with structured shoulders pair with wide-leg wool or velvet trousers that flow like liquid elegance. The palette stays mood-adept forest greens, velvety charcoals, the occasional jet black. Beneath the blazer, a silk camisole or fine-knit top softens the structure, while a slim Chanel belt or Louis Vuitton buckle defines the waist. This is not corporate stiffness, it's quiet command. Every line, every fold speaks of control, balance, and self-assurance. You are not dressing for approval. You're dressing as an extension of your confidence. In a gray, rain-washed city, the modern Parisian suit is your armor of grace. As day turns to evening, the Parisian aesthetic deepens but never shouts. The transition is seamless elegance that glows softly under the streetlights. The little black dress returns, but this time in velvet, crepe, or structured silk. The silhouette remains timeless, tailored to perfection, paired with opaque tights and a classic pump. Outerwear continues to play a starring role. A long Max Mara coat in camel, or a dramatic dark cashmere wrap that sways with each step. Jewelry becomes slightly bolder: a sculptural cuff, a vintage pearl, or a golden accent catching candlelight through a caf window. Makeup remains immaculate: luminous skin, a touch of eyeliner, and a perfect red lip, the only deliberate burst of color. This is not performance, it's presence. Evening in Paris belongs to those who understand restraint. And now, you hold the complete key to Paris Fashion November 2025, elegant autumn street style and French chic after the rain. You've walked through the city's glistening streets, learned its rhythm, and absorbed the quiet codes of authentic luxury. From the sculptural trench coat and tonal layering to dark denim refinement and confident tailoring, every piece tells the same story of grace, intelligence, and composure. The real secret isn't in what you wear, but in how you wear it, with calm conviction, with ease, with soul. Quiet luxury isn't a trend, it's a way of life. It teaches us that refinement comes from intention, not display, from care, not noise. So as you step into November, let each outfit be a reflection of your inner confidence, your love for craftsmanship, and your refusal to rush beauty. Because in Paris, true elegance doesn't fade with the rain. It gleams brighter after it.